Hello students, this is my introduction video for Grammar for Writing 1, Chapter 3, which is about subject-verb agreement. Our grammar book goes over 7 basic rules for subject-verb agreement, and I'm going to review those with you right here. Okay, the first rule is that a verb must agree with its subject, usually in number. Okay, so notice the cat is my subject, so that's one cat, singular, is cute. The cats, here my subject is plural, so my verb must be are cute, are. Okay, and cute is an adjective describing those cats. So the cats in the bedroom are cute. The cats which belong to my sister are cute. So these two sentences illustrate the second rule, which is that the subject is not always the noun nearest to the verb. So subjects and verbs may be separated by phrases and clauses. So this is calling me on my use of the passive voice. Okay, notice here, here's my subject, the cats in the bedroom. That's a phrase that's telling me where they are. But my verb is all the way over here, are cute. Okay? And then here, the cats, which belong to my sister, this is an adjective clause giving me information, background information. So I have to make sure that this verb here is agreeing with my actual subject. Okay? And as an aside, in an adjective clause, this verb has to agree with this noun too. So the cats belong to my sister. All right. In the third rule, when the subject has two or more nouns joined by and, use a plural verb. So potatoes and pizza, that's a plural subject. Have always been my favorite foods. Now notice this is have been, that's present perfect. Okay, so make sure you get the whole verb form. You use have or has with present perfect, and then the past participle. That was covered in the chapter, I think, on present time verbs. And notice this word always. That's usually, you can use that for present perfect because it indicates from the past time, like maybe when I first had potatoes and pizza or when I was a child, up to now. Okay? So the fourth rule, if the subject of a sentence is one of the plus plural noun, okay, so when you use one of the noun is always plural. The main subject is one and the verb is singular. So this often gives people trouble, okay? So one is sick today, and the of the teachers is not your subject. Okay, the fifth rule, if the subject of the sentence is none of the plus plural noun, or if the subject is either or neither, okay, the verb is always going to be singular. So this is tricky because a lot of people see the S form or the plural here and they want to say are, okay? But the actual subject is none. So none is, it means not one. Neither is, that means neither this teacher isn't and this teacher isn't, not either, okay? And either of the teachers is good. That means this one or that one, either this one or this one. So that's a little bit tricky. Rule number 6 is in sentences that begin with there plus the be verb, like there is or there are, the subject is the noun following be. So there is a great movie, because here's a great movie is the noun, and it's a movie, so it's single. So you can check this by seeing a great movie is showing this weekend. And then here, some great things follows the be verb. So you know this is plural because it's things, and you can check it. Some great things are blank, okay? The final rule is basically when you have the ing form of a word, we call this the gerund, or if you say the to form, to swim, that's called the infinitive. Okay, and if these forms are in the subject position, the verb is always going to be singular. All right, so notice here, swimming is my favorite activity. To swim is fun. Eating outdoors, that again, you've got a gerund subject, has become popular. So you're going to use the he, she, it, or third person singular form. Okay, if you could master this, you'd pretty much master subject verb agreement, and I hope it's helpful.